Hey everyone, Micah here with Electrek. And today I'm coming to you from beautiful Barcelona, where I am visiting Rayvolt to see all of their latest electric bicycles and the new tech that they're unveiling at their yearly press meet. Let's check them out.
I've been a fan of Rayvolt's electric bikes for years after stumbling upon the company at the Paris Motor Show in 2018. Each year I've been fortunate enough to get an invite to the annual press demo, and there is never a dull moment with all of the awesome electric bikes that Rayvolt rolls out. This year was no different, and presentations by the company's founders, leading engineers, and other key staff showed off the wide range of tech and design that goes into these e-bikes. It's the design that catches you first, and Rayvolt is world famous for its beautiful electric bicycles that feature elegant and vintage-inspired frames across both lightweight and heavy-duty classes, not to mention the beautiful brass accents and that Catalonian leatherwork. They aren't just showpieces, even though the bikes definitely look like a piece of artwork on the wall. I had the chance to test ride several models, and I can vouch for the fact that the bikes ride as nicely as they look. Rayvolt's influence goes so much more than skin deep though, as it's really the tech that makes these bikes perform so well. Rayvolt designs their own motors and controllers so that they have complete control over the software and hardware, opening the door to some really cool features. For example, I love how the regenerative braking is not only variable, but you can apply and modulate it simply by pedaling backwards harder or softer. Torque sensors, heat sensors, any sensor you want, they've got them built into the e-bikes, and that opens big possibilities. In fact, Rayvolt announced during the presentation that they were spinning off their latest Excite line of e-bikes into its own separate brand, allowing them to continue to build the bikes with shared technology along with Rayvolt's vintage-inspired bikes, while still expanding the brand further to target a totally different type of market and rider. The Excite bikes take on a very different styling, going more modern where Rayvolt has previously been more vintage. The X1 e-bike, which has been notoriously delayed due to COVID-related shutdowns and part cancellations along the way, was there, and I had the chance to test ride that bike as well. While it has some of the look and feel of the Rayvolt Cruiser based purely on its geometry, this e-bike carries its own unique design and is chock full of additional tech, like those handlebar ends that house their own turn signals on either side of the bike. The X1 is pretty long like the Cruiser, but it still rides great even in a crowded urban environment like the small streets of Barcelona. The Excite line also includes folding e-bikes, and one was used to demonstrate the company's Regen Fit feature that allows riders to put their bike on a stationary roller or trainer at home and use it like an exercise bike, with the regenerative braking charging the battery while the user pedals.
You can in real time increase the resistance. But see you go, now it's 3.3 amperes. It's exactly the speed of our home charger. So you charge as fast as plugging into the wall with zero consumption. You're actually creating energy, mechanical energy. I think it's something beautiful.
That's a pretty cool feature, and it means you can get both some exercise rides on days when the weather isn't great, and you can start off with a freshly charged battery the next day that you actually did the work to fill yourself. Then there's a new scooter that Excite is developing, one that adopts a standing scooter design, but with a front shield that's more reminiscent of a Vespa-style scooter. Plus it's got those larger wheels to better handle rough urban streets. It's an interesting combination of standing and sitting scooter designs, plus it uses Rayvolt's latest Ava 2.0 software and app on an Android-based screen, meaning you can install any Android apps you want right onto the scooter's display, such as Google Maps for navigation. Customization is really at your fingertips. These days, there's just so much going on at Rayvolt that I barely even know which way to turn. On top of all of that, they're also working on an electric motorcycle that is supposed to pack in a huge 27 kilowatt hours of battery into those 4 tubes under the frame, and this is one that I'm absolutely going to want to test ride soon as well. All of this innovation is made possible through the company's control over the technology that goes into their bikes. Sure, it'd be easy to slap on some off-the-shelf parts, motors, controllers, etc., and put together a decent e-bike. But to have this level of fine-tuned design control, implement these type of features, and to branch out in this many directions with e-bikes that all share the same fundamental technology architecture, well, that's really something in my opinion. But who cares what I think? I want to know what you think about these e-bikes by sharing your thoughts in the comment section below.
Thanks for watching, everyone, and for joining us here in Barcelona to visit with Rayvolt. If you enjoyed that video, we hope you'll give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss any of our future electric vehicle videos. We'll see you here next time.